Hello, it's April from April's Home, and today I thought I would start a little bit of a garden vlog. My garden is a little bit behind this year because during spring planting season my daughter was getting married, so I was very busy. So I have been playing catch up, but in the meantime the garden has been producing quite a few little things here and there, so I thought I'd show some of those. Here we've got a little bit of corn. I just planted enough so that I could see it growing in the fall. I have a really nice little patch of mini pumpkins here that are doing great. You can see these beautiful leaves and little pumpkins hiding under here. There's one, and there's another. And my squash patch is also doing really nice. I have some nice zucchini here. You can see a really nice bunch that I picked this morning, so definitely some for zucchini bread, as well as just a nice vegetable side dish tonight for dinner. So this is my little pepper patch. I grow one every year. I really love jalapenos and jalapeno poppers. So as you can see, they're very small for this time of year. We're finally getting a little bit of sunshine right now, but it's been a lot of rain and a lot of cold weather. So they haven't really grown as much as last year. And also you can see I'm really behind on weeding. I kind of pulled out some of the bigger ones the other day, but I really need to get in and weed the rest of those. And then I have two tomatillo plants, and they are doing really well. There are tomatillas growing all over these, and they're just doing so beautifully, so I think we'll have a nice crop of those. And here is the potato patch here. It's also doing really nicely. Got a couple weeds to get out of that and probably hill it up a little bit more. And this bed I never got to planting. I didn't get a chance to get all the way down to this side of my garden and plant it yet, so you can see it's just full of weeds, which I need to weed. And then I plan to plant a fall garden crop of kale in here, so it won't be wasted. After all, it'll actually be really nice to get some kale planted in here. And then the grapes are doing pretty nicely. They are finally producing some grapes there. You can see got quite a few little bunches like that all over this plant, so I'm really excited about that. And this is an experimental plant that I grew last year. It's a little currant bush, but you can see, let's see if I can get a good shot here. There are some nice little red berries there. Here and here. So we will have a few to try this year, which I'm really excited about. It's not doing too great though, so I definitely need to probably find a different place to plant this. Otherwise, there are a lot of things to weed, both in the gravel. I've got little flowers coming up everywhere that I would like to transplant. There's one right there. There's a little Johnny jump up there underneath the weeds, so definitely a ton of work to still do. Finally, we're getting a little bit of sun and we can get that done. And here's another common sight in my garden. Another reason my garden needs a lot of work this year is Percy here. My little Labrador from last year has grown up into a very large Labrador, and he is just a sweetheart, but he loves to tear through my garden. So it's been some work trying to keep plants alive out here. This is one example. I've tried to put a tomato cage around this to keep him from killing it or going to the bathroom on it, which he loves to mark his territory, and it tends to kill off quite a few of my plants. So I'm looking for solutions for that. Otherwise, this little corner here I'm planting as sort of a butterfly and bee garden. I've chosen a lot of plant varieties like this one here and here that are good for bees, as well as hummingbirds. We have a lot of hummingbirds in the garden, so I'm kind of planting with them in mind in this corner. And you can see the one little apple here on my tree, which I'm super excited about. It's just so fun to watch that grow. And then I've also set up a new feeding station here for the blue jays with some peanuts and sunflower seeds and corn and suet. So we have a new little station over here. This is one of my nice little natural corners of the garden, and I really enjoy how this one is turning out. Here is a quick peek at my chickens. I'll have to come out here when I'm feeding them. They are happy as ever and just enjoying being in the garden and enjoying the sunny days. We love bringing them little treats and little extras from the garden, and they definitely love that. And this is one of the treats that my chickens love in the garden. Every time we have some ripe little sun gold tomatoes, they absolutely love them as a snack. So I'm going to go ahead and throw those in with them now. Here you go, girls. They just love running after those and eating them. It's one of their favorites. So that is what the garden is doing right now. We've got quite a bit of weeding to do, quite a bit of replanning in order to figure out how to manage the dogs and everything back here. And so that's our update for July. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe for more videos from April's Home. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.